Hello again everyone, welcome to another one of my reviews. This time I'm going to be getting back to my Predators. So without further ado, today's review is going to be 2010's Robert Rodriguez's Predators. Now this film stars Adrien Brody, also has Laurence Fishburne in it as well, as a character that would have been better if, I think, to be honest, if they had the idea of it originally. Well, what I heard, this were, a rumour that could have happened, that Danny Glover's character from Predator 2 was going to be the character on this, and I think that would have been ace. I think proper fans would have gone wild if that had been the case, but anyway, this decent sequel. Again, better than the Predator, but most are. I will talk about that one. And yeah, I don't know what good things I'll have to say, but there is certain good things about it, but we'll get to that anyway. This one's about the Predators 2010. I say, directed by Robert Rodriguez. Decent film, actually. They tried with this one to go back to the feelings and the idea of the first movie, where it's in a jungle and you've got a bunch of military army guys. Like with this though, it's like they drop a bunch of people on an island on a planet, and it turns out to be a alien planet like that's run by the Predators. And they drop people on this planet for a game, like a game reserve, and they watch them and hunt them out and all that, and for sport and all that. Like they drop people on with special skills, like, and what's his Adrien Brody's character, Royce. He's I think he's a mercenary and all that. And then you've got Danny Trejo's in this film. And you've got Mahershala Ali in this film. Actually, he does a good part in this film. It's very similar to Mac's character in a lot of ways. It gives me them Mac vibes in this film. Like, but then you've got a convict in this film. I can't remember the name of the actor who plays him, but he was in the film Damage with Stone Cold Steve Austin. But then you've got a woman in this, again, looks very similar to Annie. I mean, it isn't the same actor or actress, whatever, but she looks similar to Annie from the first Predator movie. And Royce's character is pretty much, Adrien Brody's character, Royce, is pretty much Dutch, just not as bulky. He is in shape in the film. Don't get me wrong, he's in shape. And then you've also got a doctor on the film, played by, I can't think of his name, sorry. Topher Grace, that's it. The guy from that 70s show. What an ace programme that was. Funny as hell. And he was a good Venom. I liked his Venom, to be honest, in Spider-Man 3. I thought it was a good Eddie Brock. But yeah, you learn on this that you've got more than one predator species. You've got your normal looking predator, like you have in the first and second movies, your normal Yautja. And then you've got some ultimate predators that are, more advanced, bigger, stronger, meaner. One's called the Berserker Predator. One's called the Falcone Predator, and I can't remember the third Predator, that's what his name is, but it's got tusks on its helmet, mask thing. It does look cool as hell. But these new Predators, they are more monstrous, like when they've got the masks off. You do see the Berserker Predator without his mask, and he does look a lot like a Zonoid from Neutronic Stroke Diver, which I had a problem with at first when I first saw the movie, but since I've seen it quite a handful of times and I can enjoy it for what it is. But yeah, they're all dropped on this planet for a game reserve, and it turns out that the predators have been doing this for a long time, and they keep dropping people on for, you know, hunting them and all that, people with special skills and all that. So it's a quite a good storyline for a Predator movie, to be honest. And you get a little hint, you know, towards from the last from Predator, like the woman character knows about Dutcher's character, like, and what happened to him and all that. She mentions what happened to him in the first Predator movie, like some point in the movie. Like the end fight is pretty good as well, where Royce's character, Adrian Brody's character Royce puts the mud on himself when he finds out, because she tells him earlier on in the movie that that's how they beat the Predator, because Schwarzenegger's character put mud on him to block his view. So Royce does the same thing, and he's running around smacking him with firearm and all that, and it's pretty good actually. It looks pretty cool. It's a shame they never carried on from this one, because I think it would have been good if they'd have carried on from this one. Like I said, the new Predators do look pretty cool. I mean, there's another good part on it where there's a samurai guy, a Yakuza, and he finds a sword and he fights the Falcone Predator. And the Falcone Predator has a big blade that comes out of his wrist blade, and he has a fight with it, and it's a pretty cool fight actually. It's a good standoff fight, and again, it's similar to the standoff that Billy did in the first Predator, where he stands there, realises it's time to take a stand, and he puts up a better fight than Billy did, put it that way. And they end up killing each other, like, and which is pretty cool actually. And it ends up with like I said, a Berserker Predator at the end, and yeah, really good film actually. You know what I mean? Decent sequel. Again, a lot better than Predators. A lot better than the Predator. But like I say, I'll get to that. But yeah, this is about Predators, and yeah, can't say much else about it. You know, it's decent enough. Good story, good, you know, good action. The Predators look cool. You've got original style Predator in it as well. It's been tied up by the new bigger Predators, and it looks just like the Predator from the first movie. Like, it has like a cracked part here where you can see its side of its face when it puts its mask stroke helmet back on, like, and yeah, there's a pretty cool fight scene between that one and the Berserker Predator, where the Berserker Predator kicks its ass toward, you know, after it's put up a bit of a good fight. But yeah, it's a shame we never saw any more of these Predators in later movies, them giving us what they did give us eventually. It's like, I'm not going to go on about the new Predator movie anymore until I see it. I'm going to give it a chance and watch it, because it's Predator at the end of the day, and I love the Predator movies. You see my Predators back here, I collect them. Like, I used to have a hell of a lot more than that at one point, but it's just finding room. But yeah, Predators, worthy sequel. Not as good as Predator 1 and 2, definitely better than the Predator. And yeah, I even prefer it to Prey. Prey is a good film, don't get me wrong, but I need to watch that more because I've only ever seen it once. But yeah, I definitely think this is better than Prey, but not as good as Predator 1 and 2. But yeah, that, everybody, is my review of Robert Rodriguez Predators. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please like and subscribe, and until the next time, keep geeking out.